Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited because this is going to be my first book haul for the month of April. And today is just really rainy and kind of cold still. I'm still a little bit sick, but let's start. So usually I don't buy a lot of books unless it's like a special month like December or May, when I have like good reason to buy lots of books. So December we have Christmas, May we have my birthday. So I tend to buy more books during those months. But usually try not to buy too many, and especially I try to buy more ebooks than physical books because uh, the one of the bad things about Japan is that it's really hard to get English books here. The city where I live, it's a pretty big city, but they only have one bookstore that sells English books, and I mean, there's not a lot of choice. Every time I go there, it's just like the same books all the time. They don't change them, and if you do buy, if someone buys them, they don't add more. So they have like one book per author, you know what I'm saying. They don't have many copies. Yeah, they only have one copy per book. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, it's just really hard to get books here. So I usually have to get them on Amazon because I also like Japanese credit cards that you can use online. Nobody accepts them, so it's really hard to get books to arrive here in Japan. So I usually use Amazon, and sometimes it takes so long. And I have one, two, three books that I ordered in April, but they haven't arrived yet, so I will not be able to show you. But I do have quite a few physical books here, plus quite a few ebooks. I don't know why I got so many. I guess because April was really stressful at work, so buying books makes me happy. And so let's start. I'm going to start with my ebooks, and the first one I have here, which I bought in April, is suspense Green Rider, and by Kristen Britton. Is that how you say that name? So this was a recommendation from one of my friends on Bookstagram, and she talked about this series so many times. She said so many good things about it, and then I found it at a really good price for my Kindle, so I got it. And well, I hope it is as good as it was advertised. Next one I have Legends and Lattes, and this I'm just really interested because it's a cozy fantasy, and I don't think I've ever read anything like this. I'm just really interested. I want to see if it's something that I might like, and if it might help me, when I'm reading too much fantasy, sometimes I get bored and I read slowly. So I want to see if this might be a good genre to read in between fantasy books. So these were my ebooks done. Next on, the books that I did not receive yet. So I ordered The Hunger of the Gods by John Green. It's his latest book, and it came out last month, I believe, or maybe March. But yeah, I ordered the paperback, which is not out yet, I think, only the hardcover. But I ordered the paperback, so it will arrive it says around October, which is amazing. Next one I have The Bone Hunters by Steven Erickson. which is my favorite book in the Malazan Book on the Fallen. It's my favorite, and I don't have the physical copy because I read it on Kindle. So I've been buying all the physical copies of these books. And then the third one is Fool's Quest. That's Robin Hobb, book 2 in the last trilogy, The Fits and the Fool. I think that's how the trilogy is called. And yeah, it hasn't arrived yet because it was out of stock. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, and it will arrive someday. But let's move on to the physical books that I actually have. So I talked about the Bone Hunters, which hasn't arrived yet, but I have 2 books here. I have Reaper's Gale and The Crippled God. So I forgot what number this one is, but this is the last book. This is book 10. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to actually read a physical copy of book 10, and I also have book 9 over there, which I got in March. But I'm just really excited, and these books are just so thick. It's crazy, but it's also kind of exciting to think, you know, reading them. I don't even know how to read this. It's so hard, but I'm not afraid of breaking the spine. If you've seen, I don't know if I showed my Gardens of the Moon, which is book 1, but that spine is tortured. So I'm not afraid of breaking the spine, especially when it comes to mass market paperbacks. I don't mind. It actually looks better in my opinion because it looks like you actually read them. So yeah, really excited for these ones. Next one, this is this is YA, and it's The Exiled Queen, book 2 in the Seven Realms series. I read book 1 in December or maybe even November of last year, so I really need to read this one. It's quite big. I was not expecting it. Yeah, it's really big, but it's I liked it. Considering YA can be sometimes not good quality, I really like this one. It's a bit slower than most YAs, which means there's a lot more world building, a lot more character development, which I really like. I think whenever I read YAs, that's one thing that's always missing, and I'm always looking for it. It's not really focused, I don't know, but yeah, I really enjoyed book 1, so hopefully I will like book 2 as well. And next one, this I bought just yesterday, and here it is. I forgot what's the Legend of Treats. That's the name of the series. I don't think so. The series is called something else, but anyway. So I've been looking forward to read this one because I recently started playing Dungeons and Dragons. Very recently, and I'm really liking it. It's a lot of fun. It takes so much time, but it's really fun. And then someone, right now I forgot who, but someone told me about these books, that they're set in the same world as the game, and I just really wanted to read them. Plus they're really small, like they're so short. I could probably read these in 1 month, probably. But yeah, so these are all the books I got in April. Some of them are still out there somewhere in the world, coming to Japan, but they will arrive one day, and I will show them to you once they get here. So what did you buy in April, and what was your favorite book? Do you have any special editions? Because I do not. It's basically impossible to get special editions in Japan, but I'm always jealous. So if you do have any special edition or any beautiful book that you bought in April, let me know in the comments and I will be envious of you very much. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.